So we are basically here today on Monday the 8th of September 2025, and the satellite detachment of the LDA base 1/West Point have uncovered credible information that a shop here on Johnson Street, a shop here, the name is Easy Way Shop on Johnson Street. There are credible information that they are in possession of illegal substances and narcotic drug, and so this is a whole parcel of tramadol, as you can see here. And this detachment is working seriously hard to be, since they've gotten the search and seizure warrant from the court in the presence of the sheriff here. It's important that the public know and continue to share that the LDA satellite detachment of West Point have uncovered huge consignment of drugs here on Johnson Street at a shop here called Easy Way. Earlier on, we've got pictures of Kush also being taken from this shop, but then the informant and the information had it that we relax the live video so that we can be able to have credible evidences that takes place. So continue to share this video. This is Johnson Street. Here, this is the shop. The shop name is Easy Way Shop here on Johnson Street, and this information is credible, as this entire shop seems to be polarized with tramadol, kush, and other illicit drugs, as the LDA continue their search from the search warrant that was disbursed by the West Point Ministerial Court. And so basically we've seen a lot of evidences. We're going to be displaying them from the evidence box, and the commander here, Commander Fode Mulba, and his team is doing seriously well to ensure that Monrovia become a safe environment. And so continue to watch and share West Point TV video. This is Johnson Street, and the level of drug that have been uncovered here this afternoon is enormous. Continue to share this video. Continue to share the video wherever you are. We've uncovered through the satellite detachment of the LDA huge consignment of tramadol here at Easy Way Business Center on Johnson Street. And so that's the label of the shop. It's owned by a Nigerian national who also claims he's not the owner, but then he's the caretaker. And so what you see is basically search. They continue to search every other thing here. We continue to search every other thing here. Yeah, as you can see, there's huge amount of electronics here, and so the public is aware that they're running an electronic shop. Unfortunately, the LDA have uncovered huge amount of drugs, and so the search is going on. They're searching. The fact that they found something, they are searching every single thing here today. Every single thing is being searched. Where is it? 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 Is there anything? Still searching, and we're here with the LDA, and this is the suspect. Okay. There's the tramadol. There's the tramadol that is being handled by the court. And this is the court sheriff. That's just one box. Can you leave another box so that the public can be able to see? This is another box here again. So let's see. That's the third box. All right. After we're going to post you pictures of the different kush and the different materials that they use to measure them. This is Trauma King 225. That's the label on it. As you can see, some of the very high substances that continue to make Liberian youth go wayward. And so we're here again with the satellite detachment as they've uncovered a huge consignment of this illicit drug. And there's the suspect here on Johnson Street, a Nigerian national. We have not spoken to him yet, but he's been caught and detained right now by the LDA here on Johnson Street. And so if you're watching, continue to share this video as we continue to also amplify. So this photo Is that the owner of the place? So this is the owner of the place according to the suspect that has been arrested. This is the owner calling him, but he cannot come to his shop, and so that's his photo. All right. So we're following every bit and pieces of the search right now to see that everything is done in consonance with the law and in the space of LDA own operative safety. So please continue to share West Point TV Live. This is Satellite Detachment, and we're here on Johnson Street today, where information and intel has been gathered here by the Satellite Detachment of the LDA and was dropped here in this electronic shop named Easy Way on Benson Street. Somebody please help. No, I can't give it out. So continue to like, comment, subscribe to West Point TV as we bring you credible information regarding happenings in Monrovia and its environment. Again, we want to say to the public that this is the Satellite Detachment of the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency, and we're here together on Johnson Street today at an electronic shop called Easy Way Electronic Shop, where there have been credible intel of drug peddling here, and the LDA have uncovered huge consignment of tramadol and some plastics of kush. We do not know the weight yet, but in the presence of the court officer, the sheriff, they've sealed all of those evidences in the evidence box, and so after all, we're going to be able to provide detailed information about all of the things that happened here today on Johnson Street. Continue to watch and subscribe to West Point TV for credible information. So the search is going on. This is Benson Street, and you can see the crowd across the road is watching every bit of the action. There are too many different kinds of speculations in the crowd, and so people want to know what exactly the LDA have uncovered here. But like we said initially, they've uncovered huge consignment of tramadol and some small parcels of kush, and the scale that is normally used to weigh the kush. Those are things that were uncovered in this electronic shop here on Benson Street. So here the commander there is giving instruction to his team for them to be able to do it in a uniform form, to be able to check perfectly so that it results in the successful operations of today's activities. That's Commander Fode Mulba and his team here, led by his OPS and his deputy for administration, all of them involved with today's activities. Again, this is the suspect here, a Nigerian national that is running an electronic business here on Johnson Street, and the name of this business operation is Easy Way Business Operation. And so we've already uncovered a lot, and so we're following diligently the process to ensure transparency and accountability in everything that is done here today. And so there you see Johnson Street is generally packed as passerby getting involved. You know, the inquisitiveness of the Liberian people. They want to know why is it that this particular shop continue to prosper, wherein different people doing the same business, but this particular place, according to Pastor Bayo, continue to boom. And so they think that this is some of the things that have been done here, for which these places continue to boom, unlike their other counterparts in the business. Yeah, just bring it in our session already. Oh, okay. Thank you, Eugene Kapongo Toho, for watching. Continue to share also, Kapongo Toho. Mohamed Kuyate, thank you for watching. Please continue to share West Point TV Live so that we get a better audience. This is satellite-based 1/West Point division of the LDA, a group of diligent LDA workers that have vowed to ensure that under the new leadership of the LDA, Monrovia and its environment will become a safer place in the midst of this national menace and crisis. So that's the operation of the LDA satellite detachment. He is the operation of the LDA detachment.
Most of the boost. Bring the car. Turn the car. Most of the things carry it on the coast.
Yeah, I think it is based on the penal law, the new penal law of Liberia that calls for the loss of assets in places that drugs are being found. So yes, Lasana Isco Keita, thank you for following. Mende Fanema, Roger Mohammed, thank you so much guys for following. Continue to share.
Obia, just take your time, yeah?
And so I think he's basically communicating with whoever his boss is, because he has consistently said that he's not the owner of the shop, rather he's the caretaker of the shop. And so he needed to consult with his boss, who initially was not answering the phone. But I think they've gotten him on the phone. Mark Wood, thank you for watching from Red Light Market. Continue to share. Mohammed Mariam Sherry, thank you also for watching. Continue to share from Jakarta St. Francis community. So this is Johnson Street, and the LDA is doing a marvelous job here. Rush Hour, thank you for watching from Iowa, USA. Continue to share the work of the satellite-based 1 detachment of the LDA, headed by the dynamic leadership of Commander Foden Molba and his team. We continue to work closely with them to ensure that we bring to bear these kinds of activities that hamper the society. Willie Ike Mende. Yes, there were drugs found in the shop. Just to answer your question, there have been tramadol and kush found in the shop. If you watch the video from the very onset, we've logged them already in the evidence box with the coach sheriff here being the lead man to be able to secure the evidences. Thank you, Fatu Sherry, and all of you watching. Continue to share West Point TV. Augusta Smith, OPS2, thank you also for watching. Everybody watching, well, thank you. Want to say a big thank you to the satellite detachment, Zone 1 West Point of the LDA for this kind of splendid work that they continue to do. They continue to cut their sleep in the midst of.
You see this? The stairs are up there. You can get parking up there coming. They want it now. We got to create space. They want to park up here. Then you understand?
Now all the party level, yeah, we just taking a more there for evidence.
Thank you, so everybody. Thank you, everybody, for following. Thank you, all of you. Thank you for the commendation. A huge one should go to the LDA, and let's continue to pressure the government so that they get the needed resources to be able to beef up the kind of work they intend to do. I have started working closely with them, and I see the urge to want to do good. Francis Ajay, thank you. And so yes, for those of you guys who have been following, she's one of the intelligent female workers of the LDA. Thank you, my old man James Colley Galakpai, for following from Lofa County. For those of you that have been following, yes, they've uncovered huge amounts of tramadol as well as kush and the electronic machine that is used to measure and weigh them. They've been found here and locked into the evidence box here with the court officer or the court sheriff from the West Point Magisterial Court. You want to see the drug here after the raid, but just go back to the beginning of the video, Joie Soiree. You will see them. Just go back. You can go back to the beginning of the video. You can see them. Man of faith. Yeah, somebody is also recommending that you clear the goods and take it to the DEA office for a thorough search. That's a recommendation here to the LDA. I'm sure the following. As he recommend, Rush Hour, thank you also for following from Iowa, USA. Thank you.
Hello, what is that? I just want to see the space. Hello, I want North outside there. I want North outside there. Alante. Get the mobile. Alante.
The mobile phone. You see the team. Who owns the shop? Joseph Pierre. We have not seen the owner, but the guy in the video here says he's the caretaker, and so that is the guy who is the caretaker here. He's been detained here by the LDA, so this is what's going on here. Thank you everybody for following. Continue to like and share our page. Continue to also help us plead with the government, because we've been close to the LDA in recent time. We've seen their level of commitment, and we think that it's important for us to recommend to the government to ensure that the necessary budgetary funding is allocated for the LDA and the necessary resources that are required to ensure that this fight becomes successful throughout the country and is achieved. So the Irish specific kind of goods that has been sold here. The public thinks that this place is an electronic shop, but again, there are too many things that are being covered here. Drugs are also being concealed in another kind of alcohol bottle called Coco Samba. Okay, so thank you so very much for watching, and this is almost the search of the entire process. Thank you. Continue to share this video.